Michelle, can you share with us an experience where you have seen that work go forth in other places around the world?
Yes, that was truly a privilege of my calling, was to see people all over the world anxiously engaged in doing good. I remember sitting in a young women class in Nigeria, and a 15-year-old girl teaching probably one of the best lessons I have ever attended in my entire life. Without notes, without just getting feedback from class members, writing on the board, and then teaching off of what they said. And I thought, I wish we had cameras rolling. I wish everyone could see the capacity of this young woman in Nigeria teaching. I remember it was exactly a year ago, but being in the mountains in Guatemala, in Coban, Guatemala, and sitting in a youth council and watching young man and young woman lead a youth council in a way that was brilliant. The bishop and the other leaders, adult leaders, hardly said anything. They didn't need to, as this young man and this young woman engaged the youth and making plans and how they were going to minister one-on-one. One of the young men who was leading this, came up to my husband afterwards and said, "How can I be a better leader?" And my husband talked with him for a bit. Come to find out, there were 8 in his quorum, 3 that were attending, 5 that were not. And my husband encouraged him to pray every day by name for the 8 young men in his quorum. And he said, "I will do that." And he looked at my husband and he said, "Will you do it with me?" And Boyd said, "I will. Why don't you text me the names of the young men?" And so my husband started praying by name for those 8 young men with this remarkable leader. And he texted my husband 2 weeks later. 2 of the young men were coming. 3 weeks later, got another text, and all 8 young men were attending church. This remarkable youth leader went out and started visiting and ministering. The bishop went with him. And just to see, this is in the mountains of Guatemala, in a classroom in Nigeria, these remarkable youth, and to see how the kingdom of God is rolling forth in a really beautiful, significant way.